Well, it looks like the
just,
score is not detecting the microphone.
Cameras look like it's just facing Joe.
You're fine.
Yeah, you're on there,
I
buddy.
do actually need to tilt it, though. I don't know
because
how
like it's all on Joe.
Yeah, please put it on him more than me.
Tom, how are you over here and there at the same time? That's just really weird.
I'm really freaking out here.
How am I? My hands aren't even up there. What's going on here?
Yeah, okay.
Oh my gosh!
What is all this?
Wait a minute. Wait, where did I go?
Member for 4 months, Rachel.
Hey, Rachel, thanks for showing
really
up,
good.
man. We
Are we
appreciate
live?
it.
Yes.
Oh,
We're live on the air.
hey guys, welcome to the Loungecast. I'm Larry.
I'm Joe. We don't need to see ourselves, right?
No, we don't need to see
All right,
ourselves.
we're good without seeing ourselves.
It lags behind anyway, so
It
it
does.
looks
It's
weird.
It's kind of fun to watch.
Yeah. So Ethan Russell, hey, peanut butter.
And
What's
Joe.
up?
Piss off Patriots.
Can Can everybody hear us? Just tell us that you guys can hear us.
Yeah, I just need one person to say, "Hey, we can hear you."
How are you? I
How
am doing
is?
good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I think they can hear us. I can't tell if they piss off at the United States or like the
I don't know
New England
either.
Patriots.
Yep, hear you crystal clear. Hey guys, anybody out there in Florida? Our thoughts are with you right now because it's not looking too good.
No, they probably don't have like internet service.
No, right? Because I saw pictures of down wires and like. Zzz,
Yeah, I haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
I just knew that. Well, I saw some pictures of Tampa Bay, the bay like kind of emptying, like right because it's like
right?
the water's going the way the storm's going. It's going out now.
It's almost like the what do you call those? The tsunamis. Like the water goes out first,
Oh, that's really
and
scary.
then it comes in. Yeah.
That is. It's exactly what happens in tsunami.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never been there for one.
I don't ever want to be there.
Yeah,
for
much
long.
love for Florida. I agree, peanut butter.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to get the surge that was actually predicted because they're saying like up to 18 foot.
Yeah, let's hope not. Let's hope they should be almost through it now, right? How?
I think it's like slowing down, like it's not supposed
So
to like
stalling?
race. Yeah, but I don't think it's stalling. But I think they're going to have it there. Probably until tomorrow sometime.
Well,
but
no, prayers for all you guys out there. If you guys
20
listening.
inches of rain.
That's crazy, man.
Now my mother-in-law's down there, and she's on the East Coast. But she's way down south, so it's kind of missing her. But my wife was telling me that she was in her closet last night because there was tornado warnings. So she put a chair in there and had to keep going into her closet.
That's crazy. I've never been in my closet.
You sure?
Well,
that's right. You came out. Right. No, I mean, where's your safest room in your house?
I don't know. I would imagine probably under my steps. Like you know how there's that one closet area that goes down
Yeah.
My guess is probably in there underneath the steps.
Yeah.
Right? Wouldn't you think? You've been to my house.
Yeah, because
it's not upper level.
It's in an interior room. You can have the door closed and everything.
Yeah. Or downstairs in a crawl space.
Yeah. That would be. Ooh, wire almost pulled the laptop right off the table.
Scared me.
That's our producer. He's out here.
Yeah, he's
maneuvering
producing
stuff around.
He's our producer's producing.
He's producing.
He is. So I can't see.
Yeah, I was just reading something.
Yeah, in the bathtub. So I mean, I saw a lethal weapon, and there was a bomb.
Yeah.
In a bathtub, and they pulled themselves in there with a mattress cover, and they survived the bomb. It's hard to say. It's something you don't think about every day, but we've had our moments. Like I remember being at work one time, and there was a tornado coming, and we got the warnings on our phones, like go to the stairwell.
How about when that derecho hit? Did you?
No, we were here.
Yeah, I know we were here.
Yeah.
Oh no, we weren't here.
Yes, we were.
No, you were not.
The one with Mulligan Hill, tornadoes all in Mulligan Hill?
No,
that
was
different.
wasn't it. That was a different story. The derechos
With his straight line winds?
Yeah, and I can remember because I was with my sister and my mom. We were heading back from the casinos.
Oh, good.
And, when the storm, and she dropped me off. I wanted to stop at McDonald's, right? Because I was starving on the way home. I was like, yo, stop at McDonald's. I was going to get like 3 cheeseburgers. That's how hungry I was.
I'd go for cheeseburger.
Yeah, and I could go for one.
Yeah,
I could tear
McDonald's.
one up right now.
McDonald's.
Or 2. So she wouldn't stop. And that wasn't usual for my sister because she would always stop.
Jackie?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how she is with McDonald's.
Yeah. So she wouldn't stop. So we came all the way home, and here when she drove the rest of the way to her house to Millville, she was watching telephone poles and trees just come down all over the place. So you got to wonder if she would have stopped at McDonald's. would she been under one of those trees or telephone?
Or not made at home.
Or not, right, exactly.
Because it would have been blocked off.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, it's kind of weird.
That's the whole story.
All I know is I didn't have a cheeseburger. That's all I know.
Yeah, right? But
Have to stop for McDonald's even when the world is ending. Absolutely.
I agree. McDonald's is a special place in my heart. I'm a fat kid. What can I say?
What's your favorite McDonald's? We always talk about food on the podcast. So, McDonald's. Like, growing up, back in my day, my mom, that was a special treat for us to stop at McDonald's.
Yeah, I was too. My grandma used to always take us.
The report card, if you had straight A's on your report card, you got like a free, I don't know if it was a burger or a cheeseburger or something like that. But we didn't have Happy Meals back in my day.
You're that old, huh?
Yeah. But the McDonald's used to be all glass and the big arches over top of it. If you Google like old school McDonald's, you would see what I'm talking about. But McDonald's French fries, I don't know. I mean, I've had some good French fries, but McDonald's French fries, if you go to fresh batch, not a...
So I'm going to have, I hear what you're saying, right? The perfect McDonald's French fry, but I feel like that the perfect Wendy's French fry...
I like Wendy's French fries.
It's better than a perfect McDonald's. Now, I think as an overall, like if you're going to go to the store 10 times, you're going to have better French fries than McDonald's the majority of the time.
Right.
But that one time those Wendy's fries are perfectly made and perfectly salted,
right?
Doesn't get any better than that. The problem is that they're never perfectly made.
Big Macs, I love Big Macs.
So also, that's my favorite sandwich from McDonald's.
Is it? Yeah. Well, especially when I was a kid, we used to get Big Macs all the time. Now McDonald's food has changed since when I was a kid.
I agree.
Like now, if I stop McDonald's, it's more processed than it was back in my day. It felt like it was more, I don't know, it had a different kind of taste to it. Grilled chicken sandwich. How can you say I missed a grilled chicken sandwich? Is it gone? It's been gone?
I would never get a grilled chicken grilled anything from...
I've had grilled chicken sandwiches from McDonald's.
I
always thought it was from
What's
McDonald's.
What's the point, though? I don't understand the point.
Because it's not really grilled, is it?
Is it healthier?
Put a couple marks on it.
I'm just saying that...
McRib, have you ever had McRib?
I have, and I like the McRib, yes. Yeah.
I've had it once.
But I'm just saying, the reason I would get a grilled chicken sandwich is because it's healthier, right? But if you're getting food from McDonald's, how much healthier is it?
Right? Yeah.
Like, give me the fried chicken sandwich. Oh, well, dude. That little bit more is not going to kill me any more than the rest of this food is going to kill me, right?
Right, exactly.
That little bit might be my gravestone. That little bit of fried chicken didn't kill him. It was the other bit of fried chicken that killed him.
Sausage biscuits, sausage McGriddles for breakfast, always.
So I'm a big McGriddle guy. How do you feel about McGriddle?
I've never had it. What is it?
Really? So is
it pancakes?
Yeah, so it's like a pancake bun. It's like a pancake bun.
I wouldn't eat it. I don't like pancakes.
Oh my! They don't taste like pancakes.
No, I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't get it anyway. For breakfast at McDonald's, I would always get a sausage egg McMuffin.
Yeah, that's not even it's like the worst sandwich ever.
Oh, sorry. That's what I always like.
So my McDonald's breakfast things are weird, right? So I like the egg. From the McMuffins and sausage McMuffins and the egg McMuffin with cheese, but the dollar sausage McMuffin really appeals to me. It's $1
because it's $1.
So I can get two. I can get 2 English muffins with cheese and sausage, right?
Because it's $1.
Yeah, it's exactly right. So you can get sausage, cheese on a buttered English muffin. Delicious.
With an egg?
No, without an egg.
Oh.
For $1. With an egg, it's $4.29. Is that egg really worth $3.29? I don't
For me, an egg's pretty important. Gotta have an egg.
I like the sausage better than the regular McMuffin.
So let me ask you, what is your favorite? Last meal, it's breakfast.
I'm at McDonald's.
Well, that could be, but it's your last meal for breakfast ever. What would be your perfect breakfast? I'm making sure that I say breakfast because I have a habit of saying breakfast.
So I'm by myself?
What is the difference if you're by yourself or if you're with somebody else?
It makes all the difference.
How does that make... Why? Because you're picking off the plate?
It makes all the difference.
No, you can only eat what's on your plate.
And can I get like the Hungry Man breakfast that has like the because any place you go to diner, they have like Hungry Man breakfast. You'll have like a waffle and then eggs and then meat and then potatoes, right? You get them all in one meal.
Yeah.
I would want a little bit of sweet, a little bit of savory.
No, you got one meal, dude. You got one meal for breakfast.
So not like a sampler.
This is it. Not a sampler. It's one meal. What is your favorite breakfast meal?
It's hard to say, dude. It depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Like my wife is so it's hard for me because my wife is
What is your wife out doing? This is yours I'm talking about.
Because she's a sweet breakfast person. So I always had like pancakes and French toast that she didn't finish. That I can eat after I eat my stuff.
I'm not talking about snacking on somebody else's.
So my
Sorry,
favorite.
Guys, if you see me swatting, it's because of fruit flies.
If you hit me in the face, I'm gonna punch you back. Oh, fruit fly.
And we're both laying on the ground. That's it.
So it would probably be. Oh, it's so hard to say. So it's either cream chip beef over toast or sausage and gravy over biscuits with a side of scrapple.
Okay.
Yeah, and potatoes.
Which one is it? Because you can only have one. So you gotta pick one, dude. One. This is it. This is the last breakfast you'll ever have.
Well, the problem is I haven't had that many. Where we live, the sausage and gravy.
You can have
is the
plenty
best.
of it, but it's just your
But
last.
Can I have the best version of it? The problem is where we live, cream chip beef is better than sausage and gravy.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But go down south.
Yeah.
Or in Kentucky where I used to go to school.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Sausage,
Yeah. So it would be
the best ever.
the best. Yeah. If you could have from
be
down
the
south,
best-
and that's the best
the
ever.
best ever.
And that's it.
So it'd be sausage gravy and biscuits with a side of scrapple.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Mine's pretty easy. I'd have 3 eggs
That's good.
over medium
I like it.
and sausage and toast, and that's
What
all
kind
I
of
need.
toast?
White toast.
And what kind of sausage?
For 3 eggs, I'd have to have 4 pieces of toast.
What kind of sausage?
Just regular, like almost like Jimmy Dean, like the
The patty.
yeah. Well, the patty or the links.
But it's got to
as long
be
as
not
it's-
the smooth link. It's got to be the rough link with the patty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So, but what about potatoes? No potatoes in the mix?
Oh, if it came with a side of
They always do.
hash browns.
I've never been to a diner where I ordered 3 eggs, didn't come with potatoes on the side.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So for me, it would be sausage, biscuits, and gravy, right? But the potatoes have to come on the side. They have to be like this thin slice of potatoes.
Yeah. I like the
I like
diced.
tater tots
I
too.
like the diced
I like
ones
every
too.
potato,
That's what I'm talking about. You can't go wrong with potatoes. Mash them, boil them,
Fry
fry them in a stew.
Yeah, literally, I would eat boiled potatoes. If they were
I
soft,
could tear up a
you eat
potato
butter,
right
salt,
now.
pepper.
Just pop one in the microwave, bring it out, put some butter and some. Did you ever put Old Bay on a potato? Like baked potato?
I put Old Bay on everything, but yes.
Baked potato, put some mustard, yeah. You can put mustard on it too, that'd be good. That'd be fine too.
It would be horrible. I would eat it.
I would still eat
There's
it.
some corned beef
Put
in
some
there.
butter and then sprinkle a little Old Bay on there. Oh my gosh, I could tear that up.
Yeah, she has a shirt. Yeah, it's two all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese.
Pickles, onions on sesame seed bun.
Yeah.
2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions
So
on sesame
at
seed
McDonald's, though, get back to that, Big Mac is my favorite sandwich.
bun. Okay.
I don't know what it is, and it's not the best. It's not. I know it's not the best there, but for me, it's the best. Because remember they had they had the mini Mac, regular Mac, and then they had like the gigantic Big Mac.
No, I only had the Big Mac, and that was it.
They had like not that long ago. They had like 3 different kinds,
Okay.
and one was like a it was like a cheeseburger with Big Mac. So it was like a single patty
All right.
with sesame, everything with the Big Mac, but just not double patty with the bread in the middle. Then it had the regular Big Mac, and then it had the King Mac, which had like the quarter pounder burgers.
Well, quarter pounder with cheese too. I love that too.
Yeah, so it was like quarter pounder, but it was like a Big Mac.
Yeah.
So not that long ago, I went to McDonald's, and the Phillies won, so we had a free chicken sandwich. When kids want to get it. So I was like, all right, I'll get a free chicken sandwich. And I was like, can I have a side of, can I have a crispy chicken sandwich with Big Mac sauce on it? They charged me 40 cents for Big Mac sauce. And it came to the side.
What?
Because it used to be a hack back in the day. You order a cheeseburger with Big Mac sauce.
Yeah.
Dude, anyway, it doesn't matter. So back then, you get the Big Mac, it would come in that styrofoam container, you flip it over and put your fries on one
So
side.
now I'm jonesing for
now I want to get a McDonald's.
I want a quarter pounder with cheese.
Hey, Tom.
Quarter pounder with cheese is just like
When you get a McDonald's.
the perfect, like the little
He thought
diced up
something
onions.
serious.
Yeah, he thought it was like, what's the problem?
What?
Diced up onions on it. You want to run to McDonald's for us?
No.
Oh. No, that didn't work.
I got shut down real fast.
Yeah, it got shut down really fast. It was like Ooh.
Oh, look at Ethan though. Gravy and biscuits, hash brown casserole. All right. So you obviously go to Cracker Barrel, Ethan, right? Because that's 100% a Cracker Barrel meal.
I've never eaten it. I was gonna say Quacker Barrel.
You've never been to a Cracker Barrel at all?
Never.
For anything?
Never.
Really? Ever?
Yeah. Never.
Seriously?
Matter of fact, when we went and got what was that egg burger that we got? Where was that at?
Red Robin.
Red Robin. Yum. I
Yum.
never went to Red Robin before that day.
No, well, Red Robin's different than Cracker Barrel, dude.
Well, I've never been to either.
Cracker Barrel? So you understand Cracker Barrel, right? You would go there, you would order your 3 eggs,
right,
and all this other stuff, and then you would get free biscuits and gravy and grits on the side.
Really?
It would just come with every meal.
Is there one around?
Yeah,
there?
Pennsville.
Is there?
We can go to
Pennsville's
one.
a long ride.
Not that far. It's worth it for Cracker Barrel, dude.
It's a long ride.
Cracker Barrel is the best.
Guys, we got breaking news. Forgot to tell you guys this. Look.
Oh, yeah.
See these new koozies? These are going to be available on the Etsy site right here.
Now, he call them koozies.
Oh, no. Can huggers.
Yeah, he called him a can hugger. I like that name.
Now, guys, I want
Let's get your can huggers here at that store.
know, anybody that is a member here, anybody that's in what do you call them?
Pickle Barrel.
No, members like
members only.
Chat members? No. What are they called, Tom? What are the members called? Loungers.
That's not right. That's not what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's not what I was looking for.
Tom didn't help it at all there.
If you are a channel member and you hit me up on Twitter and you tell me what your name is, like for instance, I'll just pull somebody's name off here. Ethan Russell. If you sat there and you hit me up on Twitter and you would like one of these, I'm going to send this to you free of charge. For anybody that's a channel member. Yeah.
Members only.
Members only. We're going to send you one of these free.
That and a jacket,
you just would have to hit me up on Twitter, give me your address, tell me what your name is, so this way we can cross-match it with our members. Yeah, we have to
double-check, make sure you're a member.
And we're going to send you one free of charge.
And they're nice.
Any you guys who would like one.
Look, I know you guys probably out there, you probably really like, man, beer koozies are really nice. Not as nice as a can hugger.
A can hugger is way
better than a koozie, dude.
They hug your can nice and tight.
It's like
keep it cold in the inside,
and it's like you're holding a can.
Warm on the outside.
Can huggers.
Just saying, guys. Any of you channel members?
I can't believe they've been to Cracker Barrel.
No, I have not.
So they have like always they have Uncle Herschel breakfast, which comes with like
Herschel Walker.
No, they're Uncle Herschel. So it comes with like a pork chop or ham steak or steak.
Pork chop.
Except their broccoli. The broccoli sucks.
Well, who would get broccoli at Cracker Barrel? I would get like mashed potatoes and like
Matt
dumplings.
Lott, that's an awesome deal. What if I'm in Canada? If you are a member, I will still ship it to Canada.
Man, you said it really slow. You sure?
Yeah, I will. Just hit me up if you're not on Twitter, join Twitter. Hit me up with a DM.
Yes, we need to verify.
And if you can't get me on DM because I'm not following you, let me know. I'll follow you, and then we'll take it from there.
I'm not following. I was just making a joke.
It's hard to understand.
Your handle. Listen here, good buddy. Lost sheep. Lost shepherd. Lost shepherd.
On Twitter, I am. Let me just make sure so I don't give you the wrong information.
You want reference?
I believe I'm Lorenz Abraham 12, but I will.
Yeah, I really don't. That's a great question.
My handle is at Lorenz Abraham 12.
Hey, you were right.
Yeah, there you go.
Lorenz with a Z.
Yeah.
Like zebra.
And there you go. And I hope you can see that.
No, I can't tell because the camera's all blocked off.
So anyway, that's what you want to hit that up, and
you can see that you're holding up there because now your phone's there.
Yeah,
you can see it.
And then that way, guys, we can hook up, and I can get your address, ship that out to you.
And for those of you guys who are members, you become a member or go to the Etsy store.
Yeah, and also let me know if you want it signed. Joe will sign it. I'll sign it. We'll have Kevin sign it if you want. If not, we'll just ship it like this.
But you can go onto the Etsy store when. Soon?
Yeah, if you wanted to buy it, you can go to the Etsy store.
Or just become a member. Well, no, you can't become a member.
See, Tom put it up. Tom is so efficient.
Hey, look at Tom.
Yeah, look at that.
Tom, you are the producer with the mostest. That's not the same. The producer with the producer. How do you say it?
Producer with the what?
Like the hostess with the mostest. But...
Well, producer. I was going to say with the reducer, but that doesn't make any sense.
Does it not? He's the producer with the reducer.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited because I had told Terry that I would love to have a lounge TV one, and she came up with this, and I love it.
And it hugs the cans very nicely.
It is a can hugger.
It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be the nice cool koozie or can hugger I've ever used in my life. I'm serious. If you guys I guess I'm ready for hockey season, sort of, dude. The Flyers are such horrible.
You should read.
Trash.
You should read the comment before you actually just start talking about it so that everybody understands.
Joe is Matt Lye asked me, Joe, you ready for hockey season? Yeah, I am. I'm a Flyers fan, man, and I'm excited for Tortella, but they're just not good, and Comcast killed them, and it's
How did
just
Comcast kill them?
just they're more business than passion. Like, Ed Snyder kind of passed away, and everything kind of fell apart since then. So right now I'm flying high on the Eagles and flying high on the Union soccer team because they're getting ready to go to the playoffs, and I'm ready for hockey, but not as excited as I typically am.
Not as excited as you are for football.
No, or for soccer.
Or for soccer.
Yeah, either way.
Soccer, is that winding down? Like, is the
so
playoffs?
Yeah. So right now, the Union are top of the league, the entire MLS. They have one more home game, I think, one more away game. If they win out.
Playoffs.
Yeah, if they win out, they win the Supporters Shield, which is the best record in the regular season.
Right.
And then they'll have home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Playoffs work the same way as football does. Top seeds get the bye week and get the. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, Philly sports are alive and kicking right now. The Phils, who knows what's going to happen for October? Hopefully they back in and they make something happen. But they're going to disappoint us anyway. But the Eagles,
well, I don't think they're going to disappoint. They made the playoffs.
Expectations are low
because we weren't expecting them to like win the World Series or anything.
I agree.
But they've had an exciting and not so exciting year. It's like they've been good for streaks, and then they've been really bad for streaks.
So pretty much whenever Larry and Kevin get me excited about the Phillies, right?
Then you start watching,
and then I'll get the last game or two of the good streak, and then I'll get the crap.
Right.
And I'll stop watching, and I'll come over here, I'm like, yeah. Phillies suck watching. Well, it's the greatest thing ever. They won the last 4 games. Like, I haven't watched 4 games. Let me watch. They'll win 5 and 6, and then I'll start losing again.
So you should never watch them then.
Yeah, I'm a caboose.
Caboose?
Get him out.
A caboose?
A
caboose or a caboose?
Well, either way, I'm not good. I'm a kibosh. Kibosh?
Yeah. Matt, do you like the new coach of what? Of hockey? Is that what he's all about?
I thought I said couch. Matt, if you're talking about Tortelli, I think he's not going to hurt. I think he'll be a good addition. I love the Eagles head coach, Matt Sirianni.
Yeah.
I think he's awesome. And everybody else is not new, right? The Phillies coach is new.
Yeah, Phillies. But he was there. He was in interim last year.
Yeah, so he's not new, and the coach for the Union is not new, and I don't care about basketball.
Right.
But Rivers is out, right? Rivers got fired?
Year? I don't even remember what the Phillies went.
Did Rivers get fired or did he quit?
Who?
Doc Rivers, is he still coach?
Of who? Sixers?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't watched basketball, and I can't even tell you how long.
Just AI.
Oh, he said hockey. He was talking about hockey.
Then yes, I am super excited. I hate him as the Rangers coach, but I'm excited for him to be a Flyers coach. He kind of gets how we are here as a hockey town.
Yeah. So Joe used to get really excited about hockey season.
I still do. But I don't want to get myself let down again, right? So you get all into it. You know how it is for any sport.
Yeah, but
you get so into it, then you just get let down.
To tell you the truth, Joe,
I'm guarded. I'm a guarded Flyers fan.
Yeah, but like the Eagles and Phillies, I always get excited, especially at the beginning of the season. Then if they really stink really bad, I'll still because the Phillies are a really long season. It's like soccer. It's a really long season.
100% different than I like hockey too.
And I'll still watch them, but I'm not as excited to watch them. Like I wouldn't sit there and say, no, I gotta watch.
I'm not changing my plans. I'm not changing my plans. So right now, I'm not changing my plans to watch the Flyers games. I'll watch the home opener. I'll watch the opener.
Right.
But just for example, my buddy offered me tickets to go to tonight's game. I'm like, nah, we're good. And we could have rescheduled the podcast for tomorrow night,
Right.
but I'm like, I don't want to go see a preseason for 1, 2. I don't feel like driving to Philly to go watch the game. And
Right.
I'm excited, but not as excited as I typically am. I think part of the hurts is the fact the Eagles are so good. And the Union's
it's
so
funny how
good.
you said Hurts and then the Eagles. I liked how you put that in the same
It was
sentence.
an accident, but what I'm saying is that if I had nothing else to look forward to, I'd be more into the Flyers.
Right.
But the fact that we have the Union and getting ready to go in playoffs, possibly the Phillies and football
Just started.
there's 17 games, right? So you have to be excited about it all the time.
Whoa.
Jacob, thanks so much, brother. Appreciate it, dude. Coming in hot.
Yes, yeah, and no, I get exactly what you're saying. It's like sometimes we're actually bombarded by so many sports at one time and everything. It's like hard to, and if your team isn't, and
It's been tough on the season.
And
Football's different. It's a short season.
don't get me wrong. Like you guys could think that Joe's a bandwagon
I'm
fan
not.
of the Flyers. He's not. I mean, as long as I've known him, he loves the Flyers. It's just, when you're like, there's been years, and I watch Phillies all the time.
Mm-hmm.
There's been years that they were painful to watch. I mean, painful.
Yeah, Flyers are painful last year.
Now, granted, this year has been like some games are painful to
right?
watch.
And some games are awesome.
Right, exactly. So, but I'll always be a Phillies fan, and I think you'll always be a Flyers fan.
Oh,
It's just
100%.
that there's going to be some years that you're not going to want to, all right.
I'm used to. I mean, my Flyers though they had the John LeClaire, Eric Lindros days. They had the Giroux days. They had the Primo days. There was always the guy days. There's always the superstars. We don't really have anybody right now. We have a few players that are still there, but the team is gone. There's no. I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm excited to see what the future holds, but for right now, I'm all Eagles and all Union. Let's go.
Go Eagles.
Go Eagles, dude. They are.
Yeah. They're a force to be reckoned with right now. I mean, there's some other good teams out there. Miami, Miami's the only other undefeated team, right?
They are.
Yeah.
Miami was good. Jacksonville, I'm not excited about playing this week. I think they look better. They're 2-1 this year. It's gonna be a tough challenge this week.
Yeah, but I'm excited to see where this season is going to lead to. Before the season started, I would have sat there and said Buffalo is definitely there. Win the Super Bowl, it's Buffalo all the way. Now, I kind of have a different mindset because I'm like, I think the Eagles can give them a really
three games in, dude. Right? So, I mean, if you look back on NFL history, I mean, even when the Patriots were undefeated the entire season.
Right.
They played a wild card Giants team that led into the playoffs.
Yeah.
And the Giants won because that one Sunday, they were a better team, right? So, they always say any given Sunday, you never know.
Exactly.
You never know.
And that's the thing about it. It's professional sports. You have professional players. Any week, the other team can have a better...
And with football, unlike other sports like hockey and baseball, where it's best of basketball, best of 5, best of 7 series, all you need is one game. You don't need 7. You don't need 4 games.
Right,
you need
right,
one
right,
game
Mm-hmm.
to win the game and figure out something over one game. Now, did the Patriots team beat the Giants 4 times out of 5? Possibly. But Giants won that game because they had a good game plan. They won.
Right.
And thank God it did, because I couldn't imagine the Patriots were undefeated for a whole season. We'd
Yeah.
never hear the end of it forever.
So, it's funny because it's like now autumn is here already.
That time of year, dude.
I swear, this summer went by, and I know that every year I get older, I say the same thing, but it seemed like this one went faster than any year that I can remember.
I think it's because one of those. It was a freer summer.
But I was home all summer. Well, I mean, I went on a few vacations, but I was home all summer, and
you weren't working or anything. You had the time in your hand, like they kind of
even though I'm doing a lot of stuff outside and stuff, but it's still, I can't. Why couldn't a day of work go by as fast?
Yeah, because you're not. See, here's the thing though: when you're at work, you're doing the same mundane thing over and over again every single day. Like it just becomes second nature, right?
True.
And that's part of the reason why time goes by fast. But I think that first summer of you being not working at that job anymore, like every day is different, right? So you come over from vacation, you don't have to go back to work on Monday.
Right.
You can go out and work in your yard and something that you enjoy doing. You had your garden built. You put a new pool in. Like you were busy as crap this summer.
Yeah. There's times I'll just sit back and I'll lay down and I'll be like, I can't believe it's time to go to bed already. It's like, I swear I was just here 5 minutes ago, it feels like. And it's like, that's how fast
you look back on what you accomplished that day.
Yeah, but it's just amazing to me
The whole vestibule you're doing out there is phenomenal.
This is a project and a half. For just, do you ever think that such a little tiny space...
Vestibule.
Yeah, that you're working on is like... Or a mudroom. They call them mudrooms, too. Like,
well, that'll be a mudroom once the door gets put in there. Right now it's a vestibule.
Can barely even, like, fit 2 people in there. But it's like... It's amazing.
Is the screen door going to open out or in?
It's going to open out.
Yeah, so you're good.
Towards the house.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. So, guys, I'm doing a major... Well, major... I guess it is major.
It's major.
And you've seen it on YouTube where I've done replaced the door here, replaced the other door. I'm on the concrete outside. I'm putting tile down there. I'm putting a screen door out there.
You're doing the work, buddy.
Yeah, I am, but it's like, it's making time go by. I need to just chill.
I'll tell you what, I've never seen a door close easier than this door.
I have to say, that's why we had to call that video that when we were talking about it, it's like, Joe's obsessed with my door because I've never seen anybody so obsessed. Whoa, Jacob!
Oh, thanks, buddy.
I've never seen anybody so like, wow, this is the easiest.
It's crazy to me.
Door. Whoa,
Indiana Cryptid coming in hot, dude. Thanks, brother. It is his door. Closes like no door I've ever seen in my entire life. It's amazing to me.
And especially if you can compare it to the door that was there.
Well,
because that door was like,
even
to lock it, you had to put your knee against it, push it.
Like kind of push up, get up a little bit. Like, it's not even a competition, to be honest with you. Like, he's a door master now.
And it's funny because it's like, I put the other door into, but that was in my early 20s.
Yeah, you've learned a lot.
Yeah, so
I feel like that you've learned a lot in those years, and it's paid off, and it showed.
Yeah, well, the most important thing is that it's plumb
and it looks
and
good.
level.
And it
That's
looks
the
good
most
for
important thing. Yeah, right.
I mean, now it looks good.
It better keep looking good.
Yeah. Well, the trim adds a lot, right? So I'm sorry if I'm gazing over at the door. Yeah. I'm really
we're both over here like looking at the door. Oh yeah.
Really impressed with his door work. I feel like the one thing that Larry likes about being retired is his door work. Because Jacob, it's amazing.
Now, what do I like about being retired? I like the fact that it's like I don't have any deadlines. In other words, I get up in the morning. I don't have to get to work at a certain time. I can drink my coffee, relax, nice. And then start whenever I feel like actually starting.
That's nice.
Just go out and do it. I love,
every morning can change.
Yeah, I love that part of it. I love the fact that it's like I can work on what I want to work on. You know what I mean? Not what somebody else is telling me I have to work on.
I like that.
You know, and that is, you know, anybody that's retired, that's probably the thing that... Now, granted, Joe, if it's a year, 2 years...
we'll see how
and then I don't have any projects that I'm doing, I can't imagine that because there's always something, right?
Let's hope. Well, if not, I have plenty of stuff.
Yeah. As long as I make it to then, I'm just saying, it's like... Oh, yeah, I know. You'll be like, yo, could you...
hey, man, I just saw that you made your house super dope.
Yeah,
you want to help me make my house super dope?
This? Yeah.
The TMFO's Mad World GTS. Welcome to the podcast, brother. Thanks for becoming our sister.
Yes.
Thanks for
Wisconsin.
Yeah, I love Wisconsin.
Green Bay.
Yeah. Alpine Valley is where I was at. That's where Stevie Ray Vaughan died.
Stevie Ray Vaughan. What did he sing?
Tightrope guitar player. He's,
yeah, I know. Did he have a famous song or no?
Yeah, Tightrope is my favorite one by him, but
I was never a big fan of him, but
he was one of the best guitar players of all time. But whatever.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about singing wise.
He had a bluesy vibe to him that he didn't. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I can't think of the name of the song. I can hear it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But he's one of the best. Pride and Joy is exactly what it is. Okay. It's Pride and Joy. Pride and Joy is the one. Ethan, you're right. Pride and Joy is the one you're thinking of. King Rise, What's Up? They're all great songs.
It's like George Thorogood. I was never a fan of him.
No, you can't. Well, first
except for I like it. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer.
I ain't seen my baby since the night before last. I wanted to get smashed. But you can't compare Stevie Ray Vaughan and George Thorogood. That's
the only thing I remember about. Do I like
the same kind of vibe?
Yeah. Whoa!
Mike Zanker. Oh, Ray H. coming in hot. Thanks, guys.
Whoa, 2 in a row.
Cleveland, Ohio. Mike, I love Cleveland, dude. I went there to go to the Christmas Story House, and I went to the Science Museum and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as well. Great time. I love it out there.
That's a 9-minute song. What is? The Stevie Ray Vaughan songs?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's
He's got a few. Everybody's got those songs, though.
Yo, Night Baseball and Sports. What's up, buddy? I talk to him all the time on Twitter. Go up higher at King Rise. Do you like Elton John? Too Low for Zero album. I don't know that.
I don't know that
album.
What songs are on that album?
Yeah. Elton John. I'm a fan of Elton John's.
I'm still standing.
I'm still standing, yeah.
I'm still standing
After all these years.
I like Elton John. Elton John's got a lot of great tunes.
R&L Hall of Fame is on my list. How was it?
It was a lot of fun. It was. So we went there. We won a free night stay because my last name at the Christmas Story House. And Benny and Jess is one of my favorite songs.
Benny and the Jets.
Philadelphia Freedom is also one of my favorite.
Philadelphia
Freedom. But anyway,
Someone Saved My Life Tonight is one of my favorite ones.
That's a great song, dude. So anyway, we got a free night stay there. So,
Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. That's another.
Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. And we
Crocodile
got there
Rock
early.
is another good one.
What's the song with Kiki D? Is that Crocodile Rock?
Bad Blood.
No, I think it's Crocodile Rock.
No, it's not.
With Kiki D?
It's Bad Blood. Bad Blood. That's Kiki D.
No, the Elton John song with Kiki D.
I'm pretty sure that's it, isn't it? All right, Google that stuff. While I talk to all the
but yeah, so we got there early. We went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Science Museum, which is right in the river, which is super dope.
Yo, it's coming up on that time of the season again. You going to go out to...
No. We went out there because we won a free trip.
Neil Sedaka.
Neil Sedaka's good.
Neil Sedaka sang with Elton John.
Yeah, so did
that was Bad Blood. That was Bad Blood, right? Neil Sedaka. I don't like spiders and snakes.
Don't go breaking my heart.
That's it.
I wouldn't if I
That's Kiki D. Yeah. But I don't like spiders and snakes. That's by definitely Spiders and Snakes is by Jim Croce, I believe. REO Speedwagon. REO Speedwagon's not bad.
Take it on the run, baby.
Yeah,
that's a great song.
Songs.
So they had that song played in Cobra Kai. And it was dumb though because they were like, "Oh, you like Speedwagon? Nobody calls it Speedwagon, dude." Like, give me a break. But it's a great song.
Oh,
DJ Rockin' Jet, what's up, dude?
You know what? I saw Ray H and I didn't.
Nah, they didn't think
it kind of threw me a little bit because of you know why.
H.
You know why? Because I was thinking of Kevin.
Yeah, of course.
And I saw that and I was like, oh.
Should say Rockin', DJ Rockin' Ray H.
Yeah. I like too much music to pick a favorite, but Skinner is definitely up there.
So, listen, if you have not seen a documentary on Leonard Skinner, you should watch it because it's super dope. What's the one they have that's super popular that has the words in it?
Leonard Skinner. That's why am I? Because which called sang Kid Rock sang.
Yeah, that's not the word. That's not
well, I can't help you there. That's the only one I can think of.
The name of the documentary. I have to look it up now because it's the name of the documentary.
Didn't Leonard Skinner? Did they die in a plane crash, or did the lead singer die in a plane crash?
Somebody died somewhere.
I think it's the lead singer or something. Freebird.
Yeah, it's a Freebird lyric. If I leave here tomorrow.
If I
leave here tomorrow. That's Freebird. That's Freebird. Yeah. So they're the lyrics for that song. If I leave here tomorrow is the name of the documentary. I love band documentaries.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Did you watch the Beatles?
I have not on Disney Plus.
That's a long one.
It's like a 4-part series. I started watching it.
We watched the first one, and I was fascinated by
too.
The whole process of them writing songs and everything. I was
fascinating.
Like, this is pretty cool.
Dude, so every band documentary I've ever seen has been kind of like that. So I got sucked in one time to watching a Doobie Brothers band documentary. Doobie Brothers guys, it goes from... They start off as like a southern rock band.
Right.
And then they became like a yacht rock band, right? With Steve McDonald. What is his name? Andy McDonald.
Michael McDonald.
So I'm watching this documentary, and I'm sitting at home watching it, and I'm watching the whole thing. And towards the end of the band, they were like, yeah, towards the end, guys, we would invite all of our friends to come out and just be on different albums. And then all of a sudden, they were like, well, here's Cornelius Bumpus. And I'm like, wait, what? So I rewound it, and sure enough, it was this guy is saxophone player, Cornelius Bumpus. He had a big old afro. He was the second player. I'm like, because it's not my last name is Smith.
Right.
It's not a common last name.
Right.
So to hear on a documentary for a band you watched, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it was fascinating.
Another song from Elton John that I absolutely love was Candle in the Wind. And that's only because it had such a big impact on, because, when I was, I think, a junior in high school, that's when John Lennon got shot and killed.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Princess Diana. I'm like, dude, that's way later. Yeah, I was a senior in high school when she got killed.
And then that song had, Elton John wrote it for him. And
really?
Yeah, he wrote it for...
I thought it was Princess Diana.
Oh, no, excuse me.
Princess
Diana.
Right.
No, yeah.
That's when I was a senior in high school.
Wrong song.
Yeah.
Wrong song I'm thinking about. Empty Garden.
Oh, that's a great song. Is that by John Lennon? I didn't know. Not about John Lennon.
It's about...
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He said, come out and play Hey Johnny. Yeah, that's all about John Lennon.
No doubt. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I meant to say...
Candle in the Wind. I love that too, but that was about Marilyn Monroe.
And funny enough, that's when I graduated high school.
Yeah, right?
No, it was not about Marilyn Monroe. It was by Princess Diana.
You sure?
100%.
You positive?
No, but I'm 99%.
Sure it's about Marilyn Monroe.
No, it's about Princess Diana.
You sure? Well, you check that out.
I'm going to.
But anyway, so yeah, the song I was thinking of is the other song though.
Oh my gosh.
It's about Marilyn Monroe. I know it was, but I was.
Oh my
sure.
God! It's a 1973 release.
Yeah.
Oh, Goodbye Norma Jean. Duh.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I thought.
But why? But Candle in the Wind became an anthem to Princess Diana. Though, how did that happen?
I don't know.
And it was 1997.
Right.
It was performed at the funeral for her and became like her anthem song.
Gotcha.
That's so weird.
Yeah. But no, I mean, you were right.
Elton John's pretty good.
Yeah.
Rocket Man's a good song.
But Empty Garden, you know what song I'm talking about, though, right? Yeah. I love that song.
I heard that Coolio died. Actually, Larry told me.
Yeah, matter of fact, right before we got on here, I think I looked at my phone and I saw that, and I was like, oh my gosh, Coolio. And I couldn't remember...
Yeah,
was there a commercial?
Voice.
Was there a commercial he was on though?
Yeah, recently, yeah.
And it was like they were in a tractor trailer driving.
I don't remember.
There was a commercial that they were in. Yes, it is weird that you always liked Weird Al.
It's funny though because
I did too, so I can't say it's weird.
Yeah,
I don't think it's weird at all.
Amish Paradise.
I always got a kick out of his parodies of songs that he would do all the time.
He said that one was the Tiffany song. I think I'm alone now. I think I'm a clone now.
Yeah. Remember when he sang to Michael Jackson, but it was just eat it.
Eat it was one, and then fat was the other one. I'm fat. Yeah, not bad. Instead of bad, it was fat. And that was probably his biggest one, but yeah, just eat it was a good one.
Yeah.
He did that song.
Well, you guys are bringing up great, like, I've been listening to Bowie. Love David Bowie.
David Bowie's the best.
And then, do you like the Bee Gees? Love the Bee Gees, yeah.
Still love. What was
Is Tom too busy to be the third guy? Yes, he is. Sorry, guys.
What song were you just talking about? That now it's out of my head. It was in my head, and now it's
we were talking about
Weird
Al.
Oh, it's a Weird Al Yankee.
Wow, that really went out of your mind fast.
It did, man. It was Weird Al.
Like baseball said, I personally hate
like a surgeon,
like a
came for the very first time, like a surgeon. He had so many good ones, dude.
Well, night baseball, like you say, you never cared for disco because you're talking about the Bee Gees. Well, the Bee Gees weren't all disco though.
No,
they went through that disco era. But you listen to some of their old stuff, like a long. Well, they were back from the 60s.
Yeah, they came out before. Disco, then they changed to become popular.
Exactly. But that's the Bee Gees I like. I don't particularly like Saturday Night Fever and all that stuff. I don't like that. But I like some of their old stuff. Yeah.
I like some of it.
Probably mostly their ballads is what I really liked, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band?
Yes. The movie? Yes.
Yeah, I haven't.
Really?
Yeah, with the Bee Gees? No,
No, not with the Bee Gees.
Well, that's what it says, with the Bee Gees.
Oh, no.
You got to read the whole sentence, Joe, not just part of it.
No, they had that movie that they had Across the Universe was a good Beatles movie they had out. They had a few good Beatles movies.
Yeah.
Favorite 80s movies. Joe and Larry. My dad just showed me the first Terminator, a great one. So the first Rambo was not called Rambo, but that's still a great one. It's called First Blood.
Oh, I remember the
it
first
wasn't Rambo, but it's funny though because it said it's First Blood, then it's Rambo First Blood 2,
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Or Rambo 2 is the second movie.
Yeah, First Blood. I saw that when it came out in the movie.
Yeah, that was a
theater.
great movie.
That was awesome.
I like all Rambos. Even they just had a new one come out over the last few years, and it was still good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Best 80s movie, in my opinion, is Back to the Future. I agree. Back to the Future is probably one of my favorite.
Oh yeah, I know that you love that. It's got Billy Preston and Aerosmith in it too.
Wait, who's Fozzie? Where's Fozzie at?
Yeah,
Oh no!
Oh really? Billy Preston.
I thought Billy Preston was the guy from Bill and
Didn't he
Ted's
sing that
Excellent
song?
Adventure.
You don't have to be a star, baby, to be in my show. You don't have to be a star. I believe he sang that song. I got entertain everybody because I gotta go get something to drink.
I'm gonna entertain everybody, guys. Billy Preston.
Because Tom wasn't out here to get me a beer.
William Everett Preston.
Did he sing? You don't have something about star.
I'm never gonna say goodbye. Nothing for nothing. Give peace a chance. Give peace. That's the Beatles song.
That's a John Lennon song.
I don't know, man.
And you're thinking of all we are saying is give peace.
Yeah,
a chance.
exactly what I was saying.
Yeah.
I agree. Chris, thanks so much for the donation, buddy. Naked Gun is a great 80s movie, Matt. One of my favorite parody movies. I just watched.
Gun?
Yeah, Naked Gun with Leslie Nielsen.
Mm-hmm.
They're all phenomenal. I just watched Hot Shots Part 2, or no, the original Hot Shots. It was the Top Gun fate movie.
Did you ever watch Police Squad when that was out?
No.
Or was that before your
That
time?
was before my time.
Police Squad was what it originally started out, and that's where
That's how
Naked Gun came
the whole
from.
beginning.
Yeah.
It was a parody of that.
Oh yeah, and I'll tell you what, I can remember watching that when it came out. I was in hysterics every single show, and then all of a sudden they always take the good shows right off the air.
Yeah.
And that was the end of that.
Oh, so Police Squad was like a parody TV show of like Dragnet or something.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Like they would say, let's go into the, and they can't do this stuff now, but let's go out to the Japanese garden, and there's Japanese people standing in flower pots out there. So they did stuff like that. It was just really funny, and I think it was it wasn't like bad humor. I thought it was just like
it's funny.
funny
No,
humor,
I like
you know?
stuff. So perfect example, Loaded Weapon. That was a Lethal Weapon, like the buddy cop kind of parody.
Right.
Scary movie, they do the same thing. I haven't seen Loaded Weapon in a long time. I actually just got done watching all 4 Lethal Weapons. Lethal Weapons are really good movies.
Yeah. Police Academy, I like that.
I
too.
love Police Academy.
The guy with the sound effects that would do all the sound effects.
Actually, I asked the fact about that. It is the movie with the most sequels. Is Police Academy.
Oh, really?
Yep, with any part of the original cast. I have not seen the new Top Gun yet, and I agree.
I never seen the original. What do you look at me like that for?
I'm out of here, guys.
Oh, The Jerk.
Oh, David R. Johnson.
Oh, that's one of my favorite.
You kept me here.
My favorite scene on that is like, okay, well, I'm gonna leave. Well, I'm just gonna take this beer with me. It's like, well, I'm gonna take this beer and this phone. I'm gonna take this beer and this phone. That's all I need is this beer and a phone.
Slave.
And this slave.
And then he trades it off for a thermos.
Yeah.
He has a chair and everything. He's like, well, I just kept his thermos. The Jerk with Steve Martin is my favorite, by far my favorite Steve Martin movie. Could be one of my favorite comedies of all time. Like the scene with the guy with the gun, he's like, the cans. Oh, the cans in here too. The soda machine. He hates all these cans. Tim, I'm pretty excited about the new Indiana Jones coming out because they did this whole thing at not VidCon, whatever the comic thing is for the
Comic-Con?
Yeah, something along those lines. Harrison Ford came out and talked about it, and I'm looking forward to the new one. Playing shoes on.
Yeah, I was going to say I agree with that too.
Where's your other hand?
That's one of
Between
my
two pillows.
favorites.
They're not pillows. Yeah, D23. That's what it was.
John Candy was a national treasure. I mean,
Yeah,
really
he was.
He
He was great in so many movies.
Yeah, The Great Outdoors.
The Great Outdoors. He's so good.
that's
But even when he's not, he was good in. He was really good in Home Alone. Like just even like the side roles. Uncle Buck was great in.
He was in Home Alone.
Yeah, he was the Polka King. He's the guy that the mom got hitched a ride with in the U-Haul van.
Oh, okay.
They were playing the polka.
Yeah,
and he was playing the clarinet.
Yeah,
You want to try?
role in that.
A very small role.
Yeah.
And they only did it because of his relationship with Macaulay Culkin from Uncle Buck.
Okay.
So it was more like a throw. Yeah, just a kind of. They probably got
Yeah.
tons of money for doing that one
right,
day shoot right around Christmas time.
Yeah, can you imagine? Like, yeah.
Here's 20 grand to do this. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll do
yeah.
it. Who's Harry Crumb? I just watched it the other day. Remember that movie
I've never seen it.
with John Candy? He's like the private detective.
Never seen it.
That's a good one.
Never seen it.
The Kenosha Kickers. Yeah, Ethan. Yeah, you're on fire tonight, dude. Really?
I love National Christmas Vacation, but Home Alone is definitely up there.
So
Yeah.
Home Alone is the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time. I asked that in trivia recently too, as well. But Christmas Vacation is probably one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, I like both of them so much that it's like I think they're both tie. I don't think that
I like it for different reasons.
Yeah.
I like Christmas Vacation. I watch Home Alone any time of year too, but Christmas Vacation especially, it's I love it because it's Christmas, but I also love it because it's a great like comedy movie.
And we're getting into that season.
It's
coming up soon.
I'm super excited about it.
Joe loves Christmas, guys.
I do. I like movies too. He's not 80, I don't think yet, but he's getting close. Harrison Ford, he's getting up there.
NS, first comment. Thank you.
Hey, first time, long time. That's what they say on the radio, right? Long time listener, first time caller.
No, I don't know.
That's what they say, I think. I'm pretty sure they say that.
You're making that stuff up.
I don't think I made it up. Pretty sure it's what happens.
You looking forward to Thanksgiving? Because I am.
Oh my god, dude! I can't talk about Thanksgiving right now.
I'm looking for the thing that here we go.
You should watch Top Gun.
I don't want to watch Top Gun.
But why? It's a good movie with jets involved.
Grumpy Old Men. Love that movie. Yeah.
You know what's so funny, dude? I was just thinking about that the other day. Is I have not seen either one of the Grumpy. There's two of them.
You haven't?
In a long time. They're absolutely hilarious.
Well, when you look at it, try to picture me and Larry Johnson, right? Us two as the grumpy old men.
Dude, one of my favorite lines is like, hey, why don't you pull your bottom lip every time your head and swallow? Like, how great is that? I'm going to bring that one back. Hey, Larry, why don't you pull your bottom lip over your head and swallow?
See, you're supposed to do that when I'm drinking beer, so I spit it out all over the place, right? Well, you wouldn't have that problem if you pulled your bottom lip over your head.
Dude, Dazed and Confused is a great movie. Fast Times at Ridgemont High is also great.
Oh yeah, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. My brother took me.
That's more
to go see that. And Porky's.
Porky's.
My brother took me to go see that.
That's
too.
up like that's Police Academy level. Porky's. A lot of boobs in that movie, from what I recall.
Yeah, I remember enjoying it.
Me too. Dazed and Confused and Fast at Ridgemont High and Dazed and Confused probably have a very similar kind of annotation. Now, for me, Dazed and Confused came out when I was just getting ready to go into high school. So it was a big deal. It was like 93. I was getting ready to become a freshman.
Escape from New York City. Excellent movie.
Is that with
Kurt Russell?
Yeah, I was going to say. They had two of them. Escape from LA too.
Yeah.
Both good.
I actually think that was. I'm sorry, I cut you off because I read that. But I actually always thought that was such a great concept. It's like, all right, let's take a state that we don't really like, put a big giant freaking wall around them, and put all the criminals inside there. Then we don't have to worry about overpopulation.
Wait, is that what that was about?
Yeah, and it's like they all got to just fend for themselves.
Really?
Yeah, and then what happened was the president. I think the president or vice president, I forget which it was, because it was a long time ago. I watched it. Crashed into the city.
Oh,
and then they were trying to get him back.
So what movie was it with Kurt Russell that they go out to like see a fight with their buddies, like a bachelor party? They're in their ATV and they get broke down in the middle of the city, and it's like almost the same thing. Escape from LA? Is that what it's called?
Could be. I don't know.
Well, now I have to look it up.
Google that. Cheech and Chong is great too, guys. Love that. The Warriors. Well, you know I love the Warriors. I got it spray painted on my wall out in the shed. So it's like, yeah, I love that movie. You know, it's weird because it's like I watched Fast Times at Ridgemont High not that long ago, and I was like, wow, it's so different now watching it than when it first came out. You know?
Did it hold up for you or no?
Oh, it did because Phoebe Cates is in that,
Yeah,
and
man,
I don't need to say anything more than that, do I?
It not be 1980 for me to like those boobs.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
And she's still beautiful.
Yeah, she still is. She really held up nice. She was good in the Gremlins.
Hootie hoo.
Tango Cash.
Neighbors is a great movie. Love that.
Neighbors is good.
Hootie hoo.
Captain Ron. I'm going through now. I'm at Kurt Russell here. Not Overboard. Big Time. Best Times. No. What movie was it? Escape from New York was in 81.
I don't know what movie you're talking about, Joe. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Another great movie. Love it.
It's good.
That movie's better than good. It's like, Breakfast Club. You like that movie?
Yeah, Escape from LA. It's right there. In 96 came out.
Yeah.
But I might be thinking something different, though, because I don't feel like that's the right movie. No, it's not the right movie. But I was right about the name.
Pineapple Express.
It's a great movie with Seth Rogen and James Franco.
I like Seth Rogen.
It's a stoner.
James Franco's in it too?
It's a stoner movie, but it's funny.
Those guys together,
dude.
are hilarious.
It's a very funny stoner movie, dude. But it's very funny.
Right.
Yeah, very funny movie. You were born. Oh yeah, get out. That's cool. It gives you a date at the beginning of the movie, at like McKinley High School, whatever it says. It says like, was it March 4th? What's the day for Breakfast Club? That's a great trivia question.
Joe's writing all
I am.
He's keeping it all in his mind. He's like,
I get trivia ready for tomorrow
Blazing
night.
Saddles. Who was in that?
It was Mel Brooks. But you can't put that movie out either. King Rise. One of my favorite franchises of movies. I love American Pie. That came out 2 years after I graduated, and it was the right time.
1984.
Yeah, I knew it was March. I named it March.
So that was 2 years after I was out of high school.
Yeah, so you kind of remember what it was like in high school back then.
Yeah.
So American Pie for me was 2 years after I was in high school, and they were all seniors in the movie, right? So you kind of get the same vibe. You like Breakfast Club.
Gene Wilder. I wasn't a huge fan of him, but with what you call
Blazing Saddles.
Not that one. The one where he was with
Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor.
Midnight Express.
Where they went into jail together.
There's a few of them. There's Here No Ever Seen It was my favorite one. Those two together.
They were walking like, I'm bad.
Oh, that was.
And he was riding a bull. What the heck was that movie called?
Let me look it up now.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, all-time favorite movie, Larry.
Whoa, Dustin! And NS!
What's your favorite movie of all time?
Me?
Yep.
Favorite movie of all time?
It's hard, man.
I don't know that
it's hard
on the thing, I just cannot just... I can't just come up with something.
Not just one. I
always said Into the Wild is one of my favorite, if not my favorite movie of all time.
The dude in the van?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It's like because it's based on a true story. In case any of you guys haven't seen it, Into the Wild is based on a true story.
It's not a happy ending.
No, it's not a happy ending. You don't have to ruin it for them guys, but it's like dude goes to I think the same dude played Speed Racer in Speed Racer movie that was out. Remember Speed Racer?
Yeah, I remember the cartoon.
Well, they came out with a movie.
You're right. No, you're 100% right. It's the same dude. He's right.
There you go. NS, you saw it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's sad, but it's really a great movie.
Good movie.
Because especially guys, maybe not all guys, but who hasn't at some point...
Stir Crazy?
Stir Crazy, that's it, yeah.
That's a good one. Silver Streak's the other one, a really good one.
Yeah, as a guy, it's like a lot of times you sit there and just say, at a certain point, it's like, I just wish I could just start all over, just go out on my own, get away from everything, get away from society, do my own thing, and this is what this dude wanted to get out there and do this stuff and experience life, and he wound up being alone, and then one of the key things that he even wound up saying in there is like he found out that it's really not good to be alone.
No.
And it's a tragic story But it's a great story. Love the movie. If you haven't seen it, guys, and you like that type of movie, watch it.
So wait a minute here. Let me catch up.
What's the matter? Who's your favorite comedian?
Woman in Red is a good one. Like stand-up wise, or like overall, like in movies and everything included.
I would,
because I don't
yeah,
know.
Yeah, because it could be different, actor or stand-up. Who's your favorite stand-up comedian ever? I mean, I have a lot of them, but
that's hard to say, man.
Because back in my day, it would have been Andrew Dice Clay. I would say, and he was really. It's kind of.
I mean, I really like Bill Cosby had a really good.
George Carlin was excellent. Yeah.
Sam Kinison was great.
Louis Black.
Louis Black
is
really
one
good.
of my favorite ever.
What's his face? You just said his name, but that's not who I'm thinking. I'm thinking somebody else very similar.
Roger Dangerfield.
Rodney Dangerfield was good.
Yeah.
I mean, Eddie Murphy's classic. Richard Pryor was unbelievably funny.
Don Rickles was another. He was
Bobcat. I know him from Police Academy.
What was it? Sam Kinison.
Sam Kinison was hilarious.
Yeah.
George Carlin is probably one of the greatest of all time. I think that Richard Pryor is also one of the greatest of all time. But then you look at Eddie Murphy, who was great at stand-up, and then also a great actor.
I'm so glad Eddie Murphy has got to be on the top of my list. He's got.
Yeah, he's my top 3 for stand-up, but he's also like my top for like. Bill Burr's funny too. My top for like comedic actors as well. Like Eddie Murphy just cracks me up in majority of things that he's in.
Oh yeah.
He's got a little beat. The older he gets, but Red Fox, I never saw his stand up, but he was hilarious in Sanford and Sons.
You don't have no ice cream.
No, I don't. I wish I did.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Give me chocolate cake. That was
Banana in a tailpipe.
Banana in a tailpipe. Yeah.
Seinfeld, jealous of. Oh, I love that pitch. Pitch. I love that thing. Robin Williams.
Oh my God, he was awesome.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many.
Like
Jeff. How about Jeff?
Yeah, he's okay.
Like I was never really that big of a fan.
Like King Rise. If you'd read that before Robin Williams, maybe be more. But Robin Williams is probably one of the best of all time. Like he was he's on fire.
Yeah.
Like just go from ball. He was just.
You know who reminds me of a little bit of you? Remind me a little tiny bit. Only because you talk so fast. It's like it lasts. When you say something 30 seconds later, I'll get your punchline. Yeah. It's same thing with Robin Williams. It's like he would just.
He was great at everything they did. He was great in all his comedic, not comedic roles. Like he was just good in all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Good Will Hunting, he was great in that. Dead Poet Society, great in that. Mork and Mindy, he was super good in that.
Well, that's where he started, right? Mork and Mindy.
Happy Days. Well,
Happy Days. Right, and then it was a spin-off, Mork and Mindy.
That's right.
Jim Carrey. I'm not a big I don't get me wrong. I like Jim Carrey.
Not for stand-up at all.
Right, and I when he was back.
But then I dislike him.
Back in the day when he was on in Living Color,
yeah.
I thought he was hysterical and everything. But then I found out when he started doing his acting roles and everything, he played the same kind of character over and over and over again. Except for Eternal
Sunrise in a Spotless Mind.
Eternal Sunrise in a Spotless Mind.
Yeah,
that was an excellent
movie.
He
did a great job. Man on the Moon, he was phenomenal in.
Yeah.
Truman Show, he was good in that too. But he was also super funny. That Me, Myself, and Irene. Like he was super funny in that movie. It's like what's his face? Dumb and Dumber.
Adam Sandler. He's another.
Yeah, he's a horrible actor. But he's good in stand up.
But you know, it's funny
because Adams is good, Tim.
Yeah, Adam Sandler. Like he plays a lot of his same character and all. You know, the same way. Except for he did a movie. He did actually 2 of them that I can remember.
Punch Drunk Love and another one
where it was all serious. No.
I know what you're talking about.
I can't think of the name. I am terrible with this crap. He was 9/11. His wife was on the plane, so he was.
I have not seen Uncut Gems, Tim. I want to.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
9/11. His wife was on the plane. He was. Oh crap! I can't think of it.
I want to watch it now though.
Crap, I cannot think of it.
Uncut Gems good. Do you see the new basketball movie?
Yeah, that's really good.
Have you seen the new basketball? I have not seen Uncut Gems. Have you seen the new basketball movie with him?
No.
Seriously?
No, I haven't.
You need to watch it. It's phenomenal.
Is it?
It's Hustle. It's called.
Okay, But yeah,
I'll look it up.
it was a serious role that he played, and it was a sad movie.
Not Little Nicky?
No,
I'm just kidding.
no. It was a sad movie because I was like, wow, it was so, because it was all about 9/11 and his wife, like I said, she got killed.
Goldman.
She was on one of the planes.
Silverman.
Maybe I should look at the names of the movies and I could tell you. Maybe.
Well, you can look at them if you want.
Right.
I'm trying to think what else he was in recently that I really enjoyed.
You probably already passed it.
Like Grown Ups, I really like, but the acting movie is not that. I mean, it all depends on what role he's playing. But like,
Are these in any particular order?
no, I can get them in order for you if you want.
Yeah, from newest to
Oldest.
yeah. Yeah, so
do
Reign Over Me. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Duh.
And if any of you guys haven't seen that, watch it. I think, to me, he should have won an award for that.
Sandy Wexler.
Chris Rock, yeah, he's funny.
He's okay. I think he's a horrible actor.
No, he's not that good of an actor. I thought we were talking about comedy.
Well, I mean, yeah.
But I know we went to movies. I went to
really
movies
see
too.
his comedics of that often. But he's Adam Sandler's boy from Saturday Night Live. They were all in the 92. Them, that's a really good cast. They had,
what about Grown Ups? Did you like the movie Grown Ups?
I love the movie Grown Ups.
Okay, how about the second one?
I love that movie too, but I love it because it's bad. I know it's not good acting. I just enjoy it because I for some reason I like the movie.
How do we feel about Will Smith smacking Chris Rock at the Academy?
Probably the same way Will Smith does. He completely regrets it.
Yeah, I just, I didn't see it happen. I got to see it the next day. It's like, yeah, he made a mistake. I don't understand the whole thing and why it took place the way it did.
I don't ever get it. I don't know
know
why he would sit up and slap me in the face. It was the dumbest thing ever. But Mike Myers, hilarious.
Put it this way: you go on stage with all these people, not only in the audience, but all these people watching. It's probably not going to end well.
Look, here's the thing: when you understand certain things as a celebrity, you're gonna get made fun of, right? And you're at a comedy thing, and they're making fun of the fact that your wife has alopecia.
Right?
Like, yeah, it sucks, like because you lose all your hair. It's not the end of the world.
Right.
Like there's no reason to make a big deal about it. I think that he's a little bit whooped by his woman, and he felt it.
And I agree. You said the joke wasn't even. NS says the joke wasn't even
it wasn't offensive
or very good, and I agree. It wasn't very good, and it really wasn't that offensive to take it to that level.
Chris Rock
so
sucks.
you gotta wonder: was there any bad blood between the two before that? We don't know the backstory.
I don't know. I have no idea if that.
Whoa!
Okay, but scary movies scare me, dude. We'll see what happens. I like old school scary movies like Friday the 13th and Halloween and.
And yes, I agree with what you said. Comedians have done far worse. And you are correct. There has been comedians who have said such bad stuff.
Yeah, he said if Chuck Norris made a joke about Will Smith's wife, he will smack himself.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like, was there bad blood between these two guys? I don't know.
The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre is phenomenal. It's probably one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
Yeah. I remember seeing. When I first saw that, I think it was at the
It
drive-in.
It could be
Drive-in movie theater.
I remember my first drive-in movie theater was Gremlins.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, Ethan! Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like a lot of the people that we're talking to never got to experience a drive-in theater, which is.
They still don't have them. I mean, we have them here.
Do we have one?
We
used to have two. We used to have two.
Well, there's one down Rio Grande.
We had one in Bridgeton, and we had one in Vineland.
Where was the one in Bridgeton at?
Right there on the main drag in Bridgeton. It was right there. Wasn't that far? That was closer to us than Vineland.
Is that Red Hotel by Cross Corner?
There was no hotel.
Yes, sir. It's still a hotel there.
No, not where the drive-in was. But we used to go there all the time and everything. It was such an excellent time because you would go there, you'd pay your fee to go there,
the whole cart.
And you would get what, 3 movies? I think it was 3.
Yeah, at least 2.
Yeah, I think there was 3 though, and it was like it was such. Oh, Billy Crystal! Wow, I forgot about.
I just watched Silly
him too.
Slickers the other day. That was a good movie.
Him
One
on
thing.
Him on Saturday Night Live.
Marvelous.
Yeah, he was hysterical.
You look
But
marvelous.
yeah, back in the day, going to the drive-in, excellent. It was a great experience.
Yeah, because you sit there, and now you don't even need the speakers. You hook your radio up to it.
Yeah,
That's
right.
all it is.
Yeah.
It's even better sound.
Yeah. And you'd have that little speaker. You'd put it right on your
Dude,
mirror.
yeah.
And then
I love it.
Remember all the commercials all the time? It's like, go,
Go
intermission,
get your snacks,
go
eat your food.
Yeah,
Go spend your money on.
get your bonbons.
Yeah, get your
what the heck is a
bonbons
bonbon?
It's like a chocolate little, it's like a little piece of vanilla ice cream covered in chocolate.
Oh, that actually sounds really good. Yeah, I never had a bonbon. That it does sound really good. So this Ray has 2 drive-ins by him. Wow.
Yeah, I think we have one.
Maybe they are. Maybe they're coming back. I'm
We
not
definitely
sure.
have one. I don't know if we have more than that.
Yeah.
You guys pretty excited about Halloween? So I don't know. Speaking of, I meant to bring this up earlier. Speaking of Adam Sandler,
Right.
have you ever seen the movie Hubie Halloween?
I believe I did.
So, my wife, we got a big argument about this about a month or so back. She says the worst movie ever, but I feel like you have to take it for what it is. It's an Adam Sandler movie, right? So it's not gonna be the best.
Right.
But he plays a kind of water boy type character.
Yeah. Why do I? When you say that movie, I see him riding a bicycle.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But then in the very beginning, it's got like Ben Stiller plays a character from Happy Gilmore.
I love Ben.
So
Stiller,
yeah, he played that in Happy Gilmore. He played the like the orderly.
Right.
For his, So he played that same role in being in this movie.
Okay.
And it's got all his friends in it. So like, I don't know. Kevin James is in it, and they all play really good characters.
Yeah.
It's a very good movie. It's a good Halloween movie.
That's why I like Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
He always hooked his boys up.
Yeah, it was all his boys.
Even if it was just a little.
So it had like the girl
Rob Schneider.
from Adam Sandler, from Happy Gilmore, the girl from Modern Family. She was in it. Kevin James is in it.
Chris Farley.
Steve Buscemi was in it. Like all his boys are in this movie.
In a van.
Yeah, Chris
down
Farley.
by the river.
If it wasn't for Chris Farley, Adam Sandler wouldn't even be. And none of these people, Dave Spade, none of them would be anything. Chris Rock. The reason they're all boys because they were all on Saturday Night Live together,
Yeah.
and it was Phil Hartman.
Phil Hartman. He
was unbelievable.
He
Chris
was a
Farley,
treasure also. Wow.
Michael Myers, and Dana Carvey made that whole cast. Those 4 people alone made that entire cast. Now, granted, Adam Sandler's hilarious. Chris Rock's funny. Dave Spade all had, but they were.
Yeah.
He's a huge Sopranos fan.
Oh yeah, I love Sopranos. I watched that.
I have not seen Sandy
times.
Wexler now.
No, this is. I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, you know what's funny though?
What?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I didn't know it was based off his real life agent because Sandy, if in the beginning of what's the movie with we were just talking about Grown Ups, he's like, I'll pull Matt Damon from your movie, Sandy. He's talking to his agent on his phone, and the agent's name is Sandy on the phone.
Right.
Right before I just realized that right now.
Real quick.
Yeah, bus driver.
Because we're gonna end this, but real quick. Have you seen Boardwalk Empire? Loved it. Absolutely. Did you see that series?
I started watching. I couldn't get it.
It's great. Will Ferrell. We missed him on our whole list of comedians.
He's dope.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
I love his movies. Hilarious. Chris Farley, I think you meant. Yeah,
and Billy Madison. Yeah, he was a bus driver. He was funny that
yeah.
too. He was good in anything. I mean, anything he did, he was super physical and people just liked him. It was unfortunate what happened. Daddy Daycare is a good movie with Eddie Murphy. That was a good one.
Guys, remember, we're going to close this out, but I just want to remind you, if you were a member and you would like one of these canned koozies, hit me up on Twitter. Give me your address, where to ship it to, so we can send these out to you. Love you guys.
And if you're not a member, go in the Etsy store. Purchase one. Yeah.
Till next time, guys, grab yourself something cold to drink, put your feet up and relax, and we will meet you at the lounge.
We crushed that, dude.